Hello, good morning, students. Welcome to offline videos of chapter number 2, that is the absorption of water. Let's see what going to see in this chapter. We are going to see 3 points in this chapter. First, role of water in a plant, then mechanism of water absorption, that are the active absorption and the passive absorption, and number 3 point, that is the factors affecting on water absorption. Let's see, before the seeing the role of water in plant, we should know what is about the water absorption. Water is a fluid of a life, because all living organism, all life processes are need to 80 to 90% water. Metabolic activity in a living system take place with the help of a water medium. Circulation of water throughout the plant body play key role. Life without water, it is impossible. In a growing plant, water content may be 90% or more than. In a dormant seed, that means in a seed are the in a resting period, that means not growth period, not growing will be take place, growth will take place. In that, 10% water is needed. That means we have no living cells or the growing cell needed the 90% water. That means when life are growing or the life is running, then we require a water. When life are stopped, there is no use of water. For that purpose, only 10% water is required. Okay, and hence water is called as a elixir of a life. Elixir, that means necessary for the life. Then next is the role of water in a plant. Everybody know what is the role of water in a human life, but plant also need a water for their survival. Water is an important part of a protoplasm. In a protoplasm, 90 to 95% protoplasm filled with water. Hence, absence of water, protoplasm will not survive. On the basis of that, we have made two types of cells: parenchyma cells and sclerenchyma cells. When protoplasm filled with the 90 to 95% water, that cell is included in the parenchymatous cells. If there are the no water, we are included in the sclerenchymatous cells or the dead cells. Water is known as a universal solvent, because water is known as a universal solvent because water has ability to dissolve near about the 95% solid and the 85% liquid substance in it. For that purpose, water is known as a universal solvent. The mineral nutrient from soil is absorbed by the root along with the water. Mineral and nutrient that are present in the soil, but that can transport with the help of a water transportation. It acts the transporting medium. Water is medium of 1,000 chemical reaction take place in a plant body. I was explaining previously, water is directly participate in all metabolic reaction. Water directly participate in all metabolic reaction. The first important life process, that is the photosynthesis, there are the needed the water. Without the water, photosynthesis will be not take place, and if photosynthesis not take place, there is no production of food. If there are no production of food, there are no production of energy of ATP, and the other life process also will not perform. For that purpose, water will be direct role in a life processes. Water help in opening and the closing of a stomata. How water helping opening and closing stomata? We have know the structure of stomata. There is central pore. Outside of central pore, guard cell are present. Outer of guard cell, epidermal cell are present. In a guard cell, the amount of water, if there are the less water concentration, then the guard cell become a flaccid, and the central pore of stomata become open. If water is present in that guard cell, stomata remains closed. It is due to the water percentage in a guard cell. Next, water absorption make a cell turgid and is essential for the growth of a plant. Water absorption, it is necessary for the growth of plant. How water absorption? If any cell that absorb the water, they get a turgid, and due to turgidity, all nutrient or anything that occurs in that cell and cell size will be increases. Our growth definition will be satisfied with the help of a turgidity, increase in a size of a cell, that is known as a growth. Then next, hydrostatic pressure created in plant after the water absorption, that play important role in a cell elongation and the growth of plant. Next concept, that is a hydrostatic pressure. Let's see what is the hydrostatic pressure. Hydrostatic pressure, it is nothing but the during the water absorption, cell having the some pressure due to the water absorption. That pressure is known as a hydrostatic pressure. For example, any cell that absorb the water, that become a turgid. After the turgidity, the cell having the pressure on the cell wall, and due to that the cell become a elongate, and finally growth will be take place. Simple concept, that is a hydrostatic pressure. Water also regulate the movement of opening, closing flowers, movement of leaf, also root. That is the main concept. The temperature sensitive some plant are. We have seen most of a flower open at the time of sunset or the sun rising. Due to that time temperature are very low. At the time of afternoon, the temperature is very high. Due to that flower and the leaves become, most of plant become closed. It is due to the temperature, and the temperature is maintained due to the water. Let's see what is the absorption of water. The uptake of water, that is known as the water absorption. Uptake of water by the root or the root hairs, that is known as the absorption of water. Plants are capable to absorb water by the root hairs, that is known as a water absorption. Then site of water absorption, the main site of water absorption is the root, but in where are the root hair present, that are the main site of water absorption. In next video we are going to see mechanism of water absorption. Thank you.